Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we will present the system of driving school. So here we have four process, which is check instructor availability, assign student, total fee, and information. So I will start with the first process, which is check instructor availability. So since the object instructor and student were already created based on the data in the input file, so we don't have to input the staff ID more because it's already input using the input file. So we will just have to enter the data. So here we can see that Farhan bin Ishaq, the instructor, is still available. So the system asks us if we want to continue. So here I will continue and I will go as yes. So we will proceed with the second process, which is assign student. So for assign student, the process will go as B. So I will enter B. So for student IC, it goes the same as is the staff ID because it already input using the file input. We don't have to input anymore, so we just have to enter the data. So yes. So here we have the list of the available instructors. As we can see that Farhan bin Ishaq is available, one of the instructor that is available. So I will go with him. So the student is assigned to the instructor successfully. So continue. Yes. So I will assign another student to that instructor using the same step. So we input Farhan bin Ishaq again. So the student assigned to the instructor successfully. Yes, I will continue. So back to the first process, I will check the instructor availability. A. So Farhan bin Ishaq ID is S001. So Farhan bin Ishaq is no longer available. Why? This is because one instructor can only have two students. So, okay.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. So I will explain about the next processor, which is to find the total fee for each student. So here we can see that in the option C, it is for finding the total fee for each student. So when we input the C to choose the C option, it will prompt us to insert the student IC. So after we input the student IC, it will display the total fee for that student. So the code will calculate the student fee based on their license type and number of session that the student took. So there will be other cases like the student want to add the number of session. So if the student add the number of session, it will affect the total fee for that particular student. So for that particular case, uh, it will happen if we update the student information.
Alright, now I will present to you the next processor, which is updating the instructor and student information. let's go through the updating process for staff first. Okay, let's look at the console. We are already assigned 2 students to the first instructor, which is Farhan bin Ishaq. So, let's see the updating process for instructor number 1, which is Farhan bin Ishaq. So, we input the D menu for information. Our system will ask us to enter staff ID. So, we enter Farhan bin Ishaq ID, which is 001. So, the system will display Farhan bin Ishaq information. So, like earlier, we already assigned 2 students to Farhan bin Ishaq. So, the system will display the name of the student that already been assigned, which is Ali and Fatimah. So, if you want to update information, update or change any information, so we just input yes. Okay. If any of information that we don't want to change, we just leave it blank. So we don't want to change instructor name, so we just leave it blank. Same as for number, gender. For clear access student, if the student, which is Ali and Fatimah, want to change their instructor, or maybe they already done their all their session, so we will use this function, which is clear access student. But in this case, the student don't want to change their instructor, and they still have their session that they need to finish, so we will not use this function. So we just input no. So we are already apply the concept of update the staff information. So let's go through updating process for student. Okay, but first let's see the total fee that the student need to pay. Let's look for Ali total fee. So we choose C menu, and then we enter Ali's IC. So current total fee that Ali need to pay is 1,533 ringgit, 33 ringgit and 33 cents. So if you want to update any information of Ali or other student, we choose D to display information. So we input back Ali IC. Okay, so if you want to update, so we just input yes. Then we update what we want to update. So name we don't want to update. Same as phone number, you don't want to update. Same like gender. Same like IC. For license type and session, both of these information will affect the total fee. So if Ali want to change their current license type and number of session, it will affect his total fee that he need to pay. For example, if Ali want to change from license type D to DA, so it will affect the total fee that he need to pay, because the fee for license type DA is different from license type D. Same like number of session. If he want to extend from 4 session to 5 session, he need to pay a little bit more from his current total fee. So let's say that Ali want to extend his session from 4 into 5. So the system will update Ali's information. Then we check back Ali total fee that Ali need to pay. So enter student IC. So the new total fee that Ali need to pay is 1,916 ringgit 67 cents. So when we check earlier, Ali's total fee is 1,533 ringgit. But when Ali extend his session from 4 into 5, it will make a increment, okay, because the session is extended into 5. So that's how updating process for student information.
Okay, so I'm gonna show the example for the output file. So here I have assigned all the student to instructor manually. So you can see here I have assigned all the students to the instructor. So after the programs end, uh, which if the if it from continue and we input no, so the program will end. So it, it will produce two txt file that will display the complete list, which is the all the instructor with the student that has been assigned to them. We can see here in the complete list.txt. And another txt file is the student fees. Here it will show the list of all students uh, with their IC and their total fee. So that's all from this program. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you.